So I've had people ask me if I dye my own wool. That's not something I've tried just yet, but what I do is mix different colors of wool. So I order wool from a variety of places, you know, wherever I can find it, because it's a little hard to get sometimes. And then I just tend to mix until I get a color I like. So for this, what I'm gonna go ahead and do is lay down my base color. This is just a core batting wool. So you're gonna take your carding brush and just kind of stretch your wool across the carding brush there. And then pick what colors you want. I like a little bit of some red in it. You know, not too much. And I like this sandy brown here. Let's go ahead and add some of that. We don't want it to be too red. We're trying to come up with this like creamy sandy color, but because this is a natural, you know, some natural fur, I just want some very organic color change. So I'm not going to be too picky about how I'm doing it. So I just sit here. Frank, that green tea latte is not for you. It's not. So I'm gonna sit here and until I have, you know, a nice mixture. I think I'll put a little bit more white on top here. So until I'm happy with it, I just layer on, you know, the colors that I want. And then you're gonna work from the end and just sit here and just brush them. So I'm gonna just sit and do that. So, you know, in the morning I grab my green tea latte and then sit here and kind of blend it. And what you're doing is transferring the wool from one brush to the other. And so you can see there's still kind of variations in this wool, but in this one we get a nice blended, you know, color there. So you're just gonna keep brushing and brushing and brushing, working your way from the bottom of the brush up to the top. So until you get eventually all the wool transferred from one brush to the other. So you just sit here and, you know, do this. This is easy enough to do. If you're just watching a TV show, or, you know, I like listening to books on tape. So I tend to go ahead and just do that while I'm sitting here doing this, or, you know, fight with pugs and try to defend my green tea latte. And then, you know, when I get a good enough blend, you know, sometimes I will stop, even if I haven't fully gotten all the fur or all the wool off of this brush, and tilt it to the back and then peel it off there. But you can see there's some white chunk right there. So I'm like, I don't really care for that white chunk. So I'll blend it a little bit more, brush it, kind of transfer it back just a little bit, and transfer it back to the other one. So you're just doing this over and over and over. So until you get a nice, you know, nice blended coat. And then when I'm done, I just sit and peel up the edges and just kind of keep rolling it over and peeling it off until I get a nice, you know, blended, you know, chunk of wool here. So it's a pretty color. I like that. So hope you found this helpful. Talk to you later. Bye.